Hello, my friend. Welcome to the VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here today. If you are new here, welcome. We are a family of learners, and we are all learning together. If you are coming back, thank you for returning. It is wonderful to have you with us again. Today, we are talking about something very important. We will learn how to train your brain. We will train your brain to speak English easily. Thank you so much for listening today. Your time is a gift, and I am very thankful for it. If you enjoy our time together, please think about following or subscribing. It helps our podcast grow, and it helps us reach more learners just like you. And I have a question for you. Where are you listening from? Are you in your home? Are you in your car? Are you walking outside? I would love to know. You can think about it as you listen. Okay, let's begin. Section 1, the root of the problem. Why your brain likes to translate. Let me try to guess something. You know many English words. Maybe you know hundreds of words. Maybe you know thousands of words. You practice your English grammar. You watch videos in English. You read books in English. You spend many hours learning. But then you try to speak, and your brain stops. It feels like your brain is frozen. You look for the right words, but the words do not come. You think in your own language first. You translate everything. And the conversation moves on without you. This feeling is not good. It can make you feel sad. It can make you feel worried. It can make you feel like you will never speak English well. But I want to tell you a secret. The problem is not you. The problem is not your vocabulary. The problem is how your brain is working. Your brain has a special habit. This habit is translation. What if you can change this habit? What if you can train your brain? You can train your brain to stop translating. You can train your brain to start thinking in English. Yes, it is possible. And in this podcast, I will show you how. I will teach you some simple ways to help your brain. These ways are very strong. They will help your brain change. Speaking English can feel natural. It can feel automatic. It can even feel easy. Are you ready to learn? First, we need to understand the problem. Why does your brain get stuck? Why does it feel so hard to speak? The answer is about how we learn a language for the first time. When you started learning English, your brain did something very smart. It built a bridge. A bridge back to your own language, your native language. Every new English word got a label. The label was a word from your language. For example, the English word dog. In your mind, you connected dog to pero or chien or hund. The English words to walk. You connected it to caminar or marcher or gehen. This is a normal first step. It is a necessary first step. It is how our brains learn something new. Your brain makes a small path. Let's call it the translation path. It is a path between your language and English. And this path is okay for a beginner. When you are a beginner, you have time. You can walk slowly on this path. You find the word in your language, you translate it, you say it in English. This is okay. But speaking fluently is not a slow walk. Speaking fluently is like driving on a big road, a highway. And this is where the problem starts. Imagine your native language is a big city, a city where you have lived your whole life. You know all the streets. You move from one thought to another very fast. You don't think about the way. It is automatic. Now imagine English is a new city. You are trying to find your way in this new city, and you only know one path, that small translation path from your home city. When someone asks you a question in English, what happens? The question arrives in English City, but you cannot understand it there, so you take the question. You run back on the small path to your home city. In your home city, you understand the question. You create an answer in your own language. Then you run all the way back to English City. You try to say the answer in English. All of this takes time. It takes a lot of energy. By the time you have an answer, the conversation is over. You feel slow, you feel stuck, you feel very tired. This is not because you are bad at English. No, it is because you are still using the beginner's path, the translation path. Maybe you have tried to make this path better. You try to translate faster. You hope that translating faster will make you fluent. But that does not work. It is like trying to make a small walking path into a big highway. It will always be slow. It will always have a speed limit. The secret to speaking English easily is not a faster translation path. The secret is to build a new road, a brand new superhighway. And this highway is inside English City. How do we know this is possible? Because of something wonderful called neuroplasticity. That is a big word. It just means your brain can change. It can learn new things. It can make new connections. Your whole life. Every time you think a thought, you make a path in your brain stronger. Every time you practice a skill, you make that path stronger. Learning a language is a skill. It is like learning to play the piano or learning to play a sport. It starts with focus. It starts with practice. And then it becomes automatic. Your brain is very, very good at thinking in your native language. Why? Because you have spent thousands and thousands of hours practicing. You have made those brain paths very strong. To speak English fluently, you must do the same thing. You must create new paths, and these new paths must be 100% English. You have to train your brain to have thoughts in English. You have to train your brain to have feelings in English. You have to train your brain to have ideas in English. You do this without going back to your home city. No more trips on the translation path. The ideas I will share with you are brain training exercises. They are made to help your brain build these new English highways. At first, it will feel a little strange, a little uncomfortable, like walking on a new path in the dark. But this feeling, this uncomfortable feeling, is a good sign. It is a sign that it is working. It is the feeling of new paths being built in your brain. It is a good feeling. It is your brain getting stronger. Section 2, the mindset shift. Believe you can speak English. Before we do any exercise, we must start with your mind. Your mind is your most important tool. You can have the best exercises in the world, but if you believe, I am bad at English, you will stop yourself. That stuck feeling is in your mind too. It is a wall in your mind. Many learners feel they are not enough. They think, my English is not good enough. Or they think, I will speak later when I feel more confident. This is a trap. This is a trick your mind plays. Confidence does not come at the end. Confidence is something you build. You build it by doing things. You build it even when you don't feel ready. Today, many great language teachers know this. They focus on speaking with confidence from the beginning. You do not wait to be perfect. You practice speaking now. You practice with mistakes. And making mistakes helps you build confidence. So, our first step is to change how you see yourself. Let's adopt a fluent identity. What does this mean? Stop telling yourself, I am learning English. This is a small story. Let's tell a bigger story. Start telling yourself, I am an English speaker. Start telling yourself, I am becoming more fluent every single day. This is not a lie. This is telling your brain where to go. Your brain is like a powerful car, and your belief is the steering wheel. If you always say, I can't speak well, your brain will listen. Your brain will look for proof. It will see every time you stop. It will see every mistake you make. But if you tell yourself you are a fluent speaker in training, your brain will look for proof of that. It will start to see the good things, the small wins. It will see the new word you used. It will see the sentence you made without translating. This is a very powerful change. Here is your first exercise. It is very simple. It takes less than 1 minute every day. Every morning, I want you to say something out loud. Saying it out loud is important. It uses your voice. It uses your ears. It makes the new belief feel more real. Are you ready? Here is what you will say. I am a confident and fluent English speaker. Every day my English gets better. I speak clearly and I am easy to understand. I am patient with myself, and I celebrate my progress. The first time you say this, it might feel strange. It might feel silly. A small voice in your head might say, no, you are not. You made a mistake yesterday. That is okay. That voice is normal. Just hear the voice and then say the words again with more feeling. Do this for 30 days. This one small action can change the beliefs that hold you back. It starts to build a new road in your brain, a road of confidence. The second part of changing your mind is about mistakes. How do you feel about mistakes? Many learners see mistakes and think, I failed. Fluent speakers see mistakes and think, I learned. A mistake is not the end. A mistake is a sign. It is a signpost. It shows you what you can learn next. It is feedback. I want you to change your thinking from criticism to curiosity. Criticism is saying, I am bad. Curiosity is asking, I wonder why. So when you make a mistake, and you will, everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. Every fluent speaker in the world has made thousands of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. When you make a mistake, I want you to get curious, not critical. So instead of thinking, oh, I am so stupid. I always forget that word. I want you to think, that is interesting. I use the word on, but it should be at. I wonder why that is. What is the rule? Let me look. Do you see the difference? The first thought is a wall. It stops you. The second thought is a door. It helps you learn more. So you have two things to do. First, for 1 month, start every day with your positive words, your fluency affirmation. Second, every time you see a mistake, say the words, that's interesting. Then look at the mistake with curiosity, not with a sad heart. This change in your mind is so important. It is the foundation. It is like preparing the ground. Now we can start building our new English highway. Section 3, the first habit. How to stop translating. This is the big one. This is the central idea. This will change how your brain uses English. If you only remember one thing from this podcast, remember this. The goal is to make your brain build new connections. Direct connections, connections between English words and the real world. We will do this without your native language. We will completely go around the old translation path. How? By learning to think directly in English. This sounds like a very big job. It sounds difficult, but we will break it down. We will use very small, easy levels. We are building a new habit, and the secret to any new habit is to start small. So small that it feels almost silly. New learning science shows this is true. Small, regular practice is the key. Doing a little every day is better than doing a lot one day. Level 1, labeling your world in English. This is your first mission. It is very simple. Your mission is to look at the world and give it English labels. You are not making sentences. You are not thinking about grammar. You are just connecting one English word to one thing. Here is how you do it, right now, wherever you are. Just look around you. For the next 60 seconds, just think the English word for everything you see. Do not say the word in your language first. Look at the thing and find the English word in your brain, directly. Look at the table in front of you. Computer, screen, keyboard, mouse, lamp, pen, notebook. Look out the window. Window, glass, sky, cloud, tree, bird. Look at your clothes, shirt, pants, socks, watch. This is a new game for you. You can play it anywhere. You can play it anytime. When you are in the kitchen, you can play. Refrigerator, sink, plate, fork, spoon, microwave, water, coffee. When you are walking outside, you can play. Street, car, building, sign, person, dog, sidewalk. At first, your brain will want to use your native language. It will give you the word from your home city. That is the old translation path. Your job is to notice this and then choose the English path. Politely ignore the old path and force your brain to find the new English path. What if you do not know the word for something? That is wonderful. That is an opportunity to learn. Make a note in your mind, or take out your phone and look it up. You can ask your phone, "What is this thing called in English?" Then you learn the new word. Look at the object and say the new word a few times. For example, you see the thing in the wall for electricity. You look it up. A power outlet. Look at it and think. Outlet, outlet, outlet. You have just created a new connection in your brain, a direct link. This is so powerful. Do this for 1 week. Make it a real habit. You can set a timer on your phone, 2 minutes, 3 times a day, and just label your world in English. This is the first brick, the first stone in your new English highway. Level 2, describing your world in simple sentences. After 1 week of labeling, it is time for an upgrade. It is time to make it a little more interesting. We will move from single words to very simple sentences. The rule is to keep your sentences simple, keep them short, and keep them about what you see. The goal is not to be a great writer. The goal is to be automatic. We will use the same idea as before. Look at the world around you, but now you will make a simple sentence about it. The sentence can be very simple, like the noun is adjective, or this is a noun. Look around your room again, instead of just thinking, computer. Now you think, the computer is black. Instead of just wall, you now think, the wall is white. Instead of sky, you think, the sky is blue. You can say, this is my chair. The chair is comfortable. My notebook is open. The pen is on the table. Again, your brain will try to build the sentence in your native language first. Resist this. Be patient and force yourself to build the sentence in English from the start. It will feel slow at first. Remember what that feeling is? It is the feeling of construction. New things are being built in your brain. It is a good feeling. This exercise is very strong because you are using more than just nouns. You are using adjectives. You are using prepositions. You are using basic sentence structure, and you are doing it in a real way. You are not just learning a grammar rule. You are not memorizing that the adjective comes before the noun. You are feeling it. You are experiencing it again and again until it feels normal, until it feels natural. Practice this for another week. You can do level 1 and level 2 together. Spend a few minutes labeling your world with single words. Then spend a few minutes making simple sentences. When you are on the bus is red. The seats are blue. Many people are on the bus. That woman is reading a book. That man is listening to music. You're building your fluent English one simple sentence at a time. You are doing a great job. Level 3, narrating your life. This is the last level of this technique, and it is the most powerful. This is where you really start to live inside the English language. You are going to become the narrator of your own movie. Your life is a movie. And you will be the voice that describes everything. The narration will be in English. You will describe what you are doing. You will describe what you are thinking. You will describe what you are feeling as it happens. This practice is so good for your brain. It connects the English language to your real life, your immediate life. Many things we do every day are routines. We do them without thinking. This is perfect for our English practice because our mind is free to focus on the language. Let's try it with your morning routine tomorrow. When you wake up, start narrating. You can do it silently in your head. Or, for more power, you can whisper the words to yourself. Your alarm rings. You think, the alarm is ringing. It is time to wake up. I am turning off the alarm. I am still tired. I need to get out of bed now. You stand up and you stretch. You think, I am stretching my arms. That feels good. Now I am walking to the bathroom. You brush your teeth. You think, I am getting my toothbrush. I am putting toothpaste on my toothbrush. I am brushing my teeth. Up and down, up and down. This toothpaste tastes minty. You make breakfast. You think, I am walking to the kitchen. I am opening the refrigerator. I think I will make coffee. I am taking out the milk. I am getting my favorite mug. I am pouring coffee into my mug. This might feel very strange at first. It might feel a little silly, but I promise you, it is one of the best brain training exercises you can do. Why is it so good? First, you are actively using English for a long time. Second, you are using many, many useful words, everyday vocabulary, everyday verbs, and you are using them in a natural way. And third, you are thinking in full sentences. You are describing actions that are happening now. You will naturally start using different verb tenses, like the present continuous, I am walking, and the simple present, this feels good. Do not worry about making mistakes. Nobody is listening to you. It is just for you. If you do not know a word, it is okay. You can say the word in your native language and continue. Or you can describe the word. For example, if you do not know the word kettle, you can think, I am picking up the thing that boils water. Then you can look for the word later. The goal is to keep the English thoughts flowing. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to practice. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Narrate making your morning coffee. Then you can do it for longer. Narrate your drive to work. Narrate your lunch break. The more you do this, the bigger your English city becomes. The roads get wider. New neighborhoods are built. The connections in your brain get faster. They become automatic. This is how you stop translating. This is how you start thinking in English. This is how you start living in English. You can do this. We are learning so many new things today. How are you feeling? If these ideas are helpful and if you are feeling a change in your brain, I have a small favor to ask. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe or follow button. I make helpful podcasts like this one every week. They are designed to give you good ways to learn and to give you the confidence you need to speak English. Your support helps me make more lessons for learners all around the world. Learners just like you, thank you. Now let's continue. Section 4, Building Your English World, the Magic of Immersion. We are building a new highway in your brain. Now we need to build a world around that highway, a living, breathing English world. This is called immersion. It means you surround yourself with English. The goal is to make English a normal part of your day. You want to feed your brain English all the time. The more you see English, the more you hear English. The more your brain understands that English is important. Your brain will think, oh, I need to get good at this. But here's a secret. Many people try immersion and they stop. Why? Because they make it feel like work. They make themselves watch boring news shows or read very difficult books. This is not fun. The key to good immersion is to make it fun. You must connect English to things you love, your passions, your hobbies. When you do that, it does not feel like studying. It feels like living your life, just in English. Let's talk about some ways to do this. Do not try to do all of them. That is too much. Just pick one or two that sound fun and start there. 1. Your English soundtrack. This is about creating an English background for your life. You are not always focused on it, but your brain is listening. Your brain is learning the sounds and the music of the language. A great tool for this is podcasts. Podcasts are wonderful for learning. Find podcasts about topics you really love. Do you love cooking? Find a cooking podcast. Do you love technology? Find a tech podcast. Do you love stories about real crime? There are thousands of podcasts for you. Put on a podcast when you're driving, or cleaning your house, or exercising. You do not need to understand 100%. That is okay. The point is to let your ear get used to English. The natural sound, the rhythm. Just 15 minutes a day can make a big change. Another tool is music. Listen to music in English, but here is the next step. Look for the words, the lyrics, read the lyrics, understand the lyrics, and then sing with the music. Singing is a fantastic way to practice. It helps your pronunciation, it helps your rhythm, and there is no pressure. It's just fun. You can also try audiobooks. Do you love to read, but you have no time? Audiobooks are perfect. Listen to a book in English while you are driving or walking. Here's a good tip. Start with the book you already know. Maybe you read it in your own language, or maybe it was made into a movie you have seen. This helps a lot. You already know the story, so you can relax and just listen to the language. 2, engaging your focus. This is when you give your full attention to English. This is where you learn more actively. Think about YouTube, Netflix, and TV shows. You are already watching these things, so just change the language to English. The rule is simple. Watch what you love, but in English. If you like to watch people play video games, find gamers who speak English. If you love makeup videos, watch them in English. And let's talk about subtitles. Subtitles are a very powerful tool. Here is how to use them. There are 3 levels. Level 1. Watch with English audio and subtitles in your language. This is a good start. It helps you connect the English you hear with the words you know. Level 2. Watch with English audio and English subtitles. This is very, very powerful. It connects the sound of the word to the spelling of the word. It is amazing for your vocabulary and spelling. Level 3. Watch with English audio and no subtitles. This is the final goal. It makes your brain rely completely on your listening skills. It is a great challenge. Another way to engage your focus is reading. Make reading in English a small daily habit. Just 10 minutes a day is great. 10 minutes every day will show you thousands of new words over time. And remember, read what you enjoy. It can be a blog about your hobby. It can be news articles. It can be a fun book. It can even be reading comments on social media. It does not have to be a school book to be good for your English. 3. Changing your digital world. This is the fastest and easiest way to add more English to your life. You are going to change the language on your devices, the things you use every day. Change your phone language to English. This is a very big one. Think about it. How many times do you open your phone every day? Every time, you will see and use English. Slide to unlock. New message. Calendar. Settings. It will feel strange for 1 or 2 days, but you know your phone very well. You will learn quickly. You will learn many new, modern, useful words, and you will not even feel like you are studying. You can also change the language of your apps, like Instagram or Twitter or TikTok. Change them to English. You will be surrounded by the English of today's world. And you can change your computer's language. Just like your phone, this will show you many new words for files, programs, and settings. When you create this English world around you, you send a clear message to your brain. The message is, hey, brain, English is important. It is everywhere. We need to be good at this. You're changing English from a subject you study into a language you use. This is a very big step. Section 5. Activating your voice. Speaking the words. So far, we have focused on input. We have trained your brain to think in English, and we have surrounded you with English. But listening to English and speaking English are 2 different skills. They are connected, but they are different. You cannot learn to swim by reading a book about swimming. You must get in the water. Speaking is a physical skill. It uses muscles. Muscles in your tongue. Muscles in your lips. Muscles in your jaw. And these muscles need practice. They need training. Technique 1. The power of shadowing. Shadowing is a simple but amazing technique. You imitate a native speaker. You copy them as they speak. In real time, you are their shadow. You say what they say, just a little bit after them. The goal is not just to say the words. The goal is to copy everything. Copy their rhythm. Copy their pitch if their voice goes up or down. Copy the music of their language. Copy where they put the stress on words in a sentence. Why is this so good for you? It builds muscle memory in your mouth. It helps you sound more natural. It can help you reduce your accent. And it builds confidence in a way that is safe and has no pressure. Here is a simple guide to start shadowing. This is a strong workout for your mouth. So 10 or 15 minutes is a good amount of time. Step 1. Choose your audio. Find a short audio or video, about 1 to 3 minutes long. It should have a transcript, the written words. You can even use a part of this podcast. The speaker should be clear, and they should not speak too fast. TED Talks can be good for this. Step 2. Listen and read. First, just listen to the audio and read the words at the same time. Feel the rhythm of the speaker. Understand what they are saying. Step 3. Listen and repeat with pauses. Now listen again. But this time, pause the audio after each sentence, or after each small part of a sentence. Repeat that part out loud. Try to copy the speaker exactly. Do this for the whole audio clip. Step 4. Shadow in real time. This is the main exercise. Play the audio from the beginning. Do not pause it. Speak along with the speaker. Try to stay very close behind them, like a shadow. It will not be perfect. You will make mistakes. You might miss some words. That is normal. That is okay. Do not stop. Just keep going. Try to catch the flow of the language. Step 5. Record yourself. If you want to be a pro, record yourself. Use your phone to record your voice while you are shadowing. Then listen to the original speaker and then listen to your recording. You will be surprised. You will notice many things about your own speaking. Let's try a very short one together. I will say a sentence. I want you to repeat it after me. Copy how my voice goes up and down. Ready? Learning a new language is a journey, not a destination. Good. Now let's try to say it with me. I will say it again. Try to say it at the same time. Ready? Learning a new language is a journey, not a destination. Wonderful. When you practice this, you are building a bridge between your mind and your mouth. Technique 2, advanced narration, speaking your thoughts. Do you remember level 3, narrating your life? We are going to make that even better now. Before, you described what you were doing. Now you are going to narrate what you are thinking. You will narrate your opinions. You will narrate your plans. This helps you move from simple description to complex ideas. This is the kind of speaking you do in a real conversation. The best part is you can do this when you are alone, in your car, when you are on a walk. There is no pressure. There is no one to judge you. It is a safe space to practice. Here are some ideas to help you start. Recap your day. When you're going home from work or school, talk about your day. Speak out loud. You could say, "Wow, today was a busy day. First, I had a meeting about the new project. I think the meeting went well. After the meeting, I worked on a report. That was a little boring, but I finished it. For lunch, I had a sandwich. It was okay. Now I'm driving home. I'm happy to go home and relax." Plan your evening. Talk about your plans out loud. You could say, okay, when I get home, I need to make dinner. I think I will make pasta. I should check if we have tomatoes. After dinner, I want to watch a movie. Maybe that new movie on Netflix. Tomorrow is Saturday. In the morning, I need to go to the store. I need to buy milk, bread, and eggs. Then in the afternoon, I want to meet my friend for coffee. Give your opinion. Choose anything. The last movie you saw, a news story, a song you heard, and give your opinion about it. Out loud. You could say, I just finished that new TV show. I really liked it. The story was very interesting, and the actors were great. But I think the ending was not so good. It felt a little fast. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would tell my friends to watch it. With this technique, you are practicing a very important skill. You are practicing forming your thoughts in English. You are practicing making sentences with your own ideas in real time. You are having a conversation with yourself. When you do this often, your brain gets ready. It has the words and the sentences ready to use. So when you talk to a real person, it will be much easier. Section 6. The secret weapon. Practicing in your mind. This next idea is a secret. It is a secret used by the best people in the world. Athletes use it, musicians use it, and it is very, very powerful for language learners. It is called visualization. Visualization means you imagine something in your mind. You see it very clearly. The science is very interesting. Your brain sometimes cannot tell the difference between a real event and a very clear imagined event. When you practice something in your mind in great detail, you use many of the same brain paths that you use in real life. What does this mean for you? It means you can practice speaking English without saying a word, without needing a partner, and you can build a lot of confidence. Let's try it. Let's do a little exercise together. Find a quiet place for a few minutes. You can close your eyes. It can help you focus. A guided visualization, ordering coffee. We will use a simple, everyday situation, ordering a cup of coffee. 1. See the place. Imagine you are walking to your favorite coffee shop. Make the image clear in your mind. What color is the door? Can you see the name of the coffee shop on the window? Imagine you feel the cold handle of the door. You pull it open. 2. Use your senses. You step inside. What do you hear? Maybe you hear the sound of the coffee machine. Maybe you hear other people talking quietly. Maybe you hear music. What do you smell? That wonderful, strong smell of coffee? The sweet smell of cakes? Now see the person behind the counter, the barista. See them smile at you, see the menu on the wall behind them. The more details you imagine, the more real it is for your brain. 3. Imagine the conversation. You walk to the counter. The barista says, "Hi there, what can I get for you?" In your mind, see yourself smile back. You feel confident. Now think about your answer. Imagine yourself saying the words clearly and calmly. "Hi, can I get a large latte with oat milk, please?" Imagine the barista's reply. "Sure. Anything else for you?" Think of your next line. "No, that's everything, thank you." The barista says, "Okay, that will be $4.50. Imagine taking out your card to pay. You say, "Thank you." The barista says, "Great." We will have that for you at the end of the counter. You say, "Thank you so much." You wait for a moment. You hear them call out, "Large latte." You walk and get your coffee. You take a sip. It is perfect. You feel calm. You feel confident. You feel successful. Open your eyes. How did that feel? That only took 2 minutes. But in your brain, you just had a perfect English conversation. You did not stop. You did not translate. You created a positive memory. You created a successful story for your brain to follow. 4. Speak the words. To make this even stronger, you can act it out after. Say your lines out loud. "Hi, can I get a large latte with oat milk, please?" This connects your mind practice to your real life speaking. You can use visualization for any situation. A job interview, a party with new people, asking for directions on the street. When you practice in your mind, you prepare your brain to succeed. You make your fear smaller. You give your brain the words it will need. When the real situation happens, it will feel familiar. Your brain will think, "Oh, I have been here before. I know what to do." This is a very powerful secret. Section 7, making it stick. Building good habits. We have talked about so many things today, but knowing these things is not enough. The most important step is to do them. And to do them again and again, we need to turn them into habits. Speaking English well is not built in one day. It is not built in one long, 8-hour study day. No, it is built in small daily actions. These small actions add up. Over time, they become something big. Practicing for 15 minutes every day is much, much better than practicing for 2 hours once a week. The secret to doing something every day is to make it easy. So easy that it feels strange if you don't do it. There is a great idea called habit stacking. It is very simple. You take a new habit you want to build, and you connect it to an old habit you already do. An old habit you do automatically without thinking. Let's make a simple daily plan using this idea. Remember, just choose 1 or 2 to start. Do not try to do everything. That is too much. 1. Morning coffee or brushing teeth routine. This can be 5 to 10 minutes. Your old habit. Making coffee or brushing your teeth. Your new English habit. Narration. While your coffee is brewing, narrate what you're doing or talk about your plans for the day out loud. Or immersion. Listen to a 5-minute English news podcast while you get ready. 2. Commute routine. This can be 15 to 20 minutes. Your old habit. Walking, driving, or taking the bus to work or school. Your new English habit. Immersion. This is the perfect time for a podcast. Make a new rule for yourself. No commute without an English podcast. Or narration. If you're alone in your car, this is your special time. Talk about your day, give your opinion on something, practice speaking. 3. Lunch break routine. This can be 10 minutes. Your old habit. Taking a break to eat your lunch. Your new English habit. Immersion. Watch one 10-minute YouTube video in English about a topic you love. Or reading. Read one blog post or one news article in English. 4. Before bed routine. This can be 5 minutes. Your old habit. Getting into bed to sleep. Your new English habit. Choose one. Visualization. Close your eyes. Imagine one situation tomorrow where you will use English. See yourself doing it well? Journaling. Write just 3 sentences in a notebook. Write them in English. Write about your day. Choose one for the morning and choose one for your commute. Start there. Write it down. Put it on a piece of paper. For example, when I make coffee, I will narrate my actions in English. When I drive to work, I will listen to my English podcast. And finally, be patient. Be kind to yourself. This is not magic. It is training. There will be days when you feel slow. There will be days you feel like you are not getting better. This is a normal part of the process. Trust your small daily habits. Speaking English fluently is not a place you arrive at. It is the road you are building, brick by brick, every single day. We have covered a lot of ground today, but the main idea is simple. Speaking English well is not about knowing more words. It is about changing how your brain uses the words you know. It is about leaving the slow, old translation path behind and building a new, fast highway for thinking in English. You have the tools now. You know how to change your mind. You know how to think in English by narrating your world. You know how to build a fun English world around you. You know how to train your mouth with shadowing. And you know how to use your mind to build confidence. But remember, these are just tools. It is your job to pick them up and use them. The most important word is consistency. Doing it a little bit every day. Start small. Pick just one idea from this podcast. One idea that you feel excited about. Maybe it is narrating your morning routine. Maybe it is changing your phone's language. Maybe it is a 5-minute visualization before you sleep. Choose one thing and promise yourself you will do it every day for the next 30 days. That is how you build a habit. That is how you show yourself that you can do it. And when that one thing feels easy and automatic, you can add another. You have everything you need to do this. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your small successes and trust the process. You are building a new skill. You are building a new mind, and you are building a new future for yourself. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this podcast helped you, please give it a like or a follow. It helps me to help more people. And now for your first action. I invite you to think about this question. What is the one technique you are going to start using today? Just choose one. Keep practicing. You are doing a wonderful job. See you next time, my friend.